I think it's important to acknowledge that a person knows when someone is being racist against them, especially when you grow up in a climate where racism and discrimination and anti-blackness in all its forms is the norm. A person knows when a word is said to them with intention, whether it's somebody saying N-I-G-G-A or N-I-G-G-E-R. You know when somebody's saying something to you with an intention, and when you understand the history of something and what it means to you and your family, you don't dismiss that, especially when somebody tells you that it's not something that is acceptable to them. While yes, there are Blacks and Latinos who use NIGGA all the time towards one another, there are people that do not accept that it's not acceptable to them. Black families who do not use the word, who do not tolerate it, who do not approve of it. So when somebody makes that clear to you, regardless of how you feel or what your intention is, you have to respect that. You have to hear them and you have to honor their request. And it's also very important to be completely honest about the fact that there are so many Latinos that are always looking for proximity to whiteness. There are so many Latinos who do not view themselves as Black, who do not identify as Black. And that's fine and dandy as long as you're not projecting anti-Blackness towards other people who do, and within your own community, as well as other communities who identify and are proud of their Blackness. Racism is very real in the Latino community. We do it to one another. We do it to our family members. We do it to our friends. We do it to our fellow countrymen, right? It's not something that's unheard of. It happens all the time. And it's even more pronounced when we are expressing it towards people outside of our community, because for a lot of people, there is this feeling of, well, I can be bolder with you. I can be more dismissive of you. I can be meaner. I can express myself in my true form to you because, you're not even a part of my people. I don't even see myself as connected to you in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to be a little softer, maybe a little more gentle, a little more covert, a little more subliminal with my own people when it comes to my anti-Blackness. But when it comes to people outside of my community, it's definitely more pronounced. So it's important to acknowledge all of these truths and understand that this young girl who lives in a town that I know, is a racist town and has been for a very long time. And it has issues of racism that haven't been addressed and haven't been confronted because of the people that have been in power in this town for such a long time. This young girl is like one of my kids. She's family to me. Her family is family to me. I know this child since she was born, and I know the hatred, the racial hatred and the racism that she has experienced just because of the color of her skin, not just from white people, not just from white Americans, but from Latinos, because she came from living in a predominantly Latino town, specifically an area of Newark. And for those of you who know, the Forest Hill area is predominantly Latino, and then moving over to Belleville in New Jersey. So I've seen it firsthand, and I completely understand what she's feeling. And I can tell you the racism is real, and it's still happening.